Hey everybody, this is going to be my first video in my restoration quick tips. Like I said in the other video, my random pipe one, a lot of you guys that have done restorations, you're not really going to find all this whole lot of value into these. It's going to be stuff you kind of probably already know. This is going to be more geared for the people that are just kind of starting to get into the hobby and decided to kind of take that plunge and maybe go into doing some restorations on their own. And so my first tip is going to be Micromesh pads. I have talked about in the last couple of videos. I didn't use them up until this last week on the last two restorations I did, and I really wish I would have tried these a lot sooner than I did. And up till that point, I was using like the nail files or things to do your nails that you can get from your local, like drugstore or whatever your box store would be, where you have the polish and then the buff and stuff. But these are all on the same lines. These are the ones I got. I got them off of Amazon. They were around $10. I've seen quite a few other sets on there. They were all of them were under $20 easily. These are kind of the smaller square mesh pads. You can use them wet sanding. They work great. They seem to hold up and last longer than sandpaper even. And mine comes with this list, and I'm sure a lot of them probably do. And it's a little color-coded list that lets you know what grit all of them are. So you just kind of find the corresponding color and then use that pad. A lot of times you can kind of work your way through that chart, and to be honest, by the time you get done with the stem, the last two I did, you won't even need to take it to the buffer. You could for good measure, but if you're in a situation where you don't have a workshop or access to a buffer to buff out the stems after you're done, I'm fairly certain that if you have these pads, you'll get the results you're looking for as far as it being shiny or almost right there what it would be with a buffer. It'll take you a little bit longer, but if you don't have access to a buffer or you don't have a workshop, say you live in an apartment or something, definitely invest in those. I used them a couple times and I'm just really happy with them. They're probably sold in different under different names, but like I said, I got mine from Amazon. Mine were around $10, and I have a Prime account, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. I don't think I saw a set that was over $20. I'm sure there are, just in bigger sizes. Otherwise, if you have if you live in a bigger city, it has like a hobby store where someone could go as far as if they turn pens and make pens on lathes, they'd probably have these too at that store. So it will save you a lot of money in trying to do it with the stuff you get from let's say like Walgreens for nail stuff. It'll also save you some money in the sandpaper department, to a point. Like I said, they seem to hold up really well. So anyway, so there you go. There is the restoration quick tip video number 1. These will just be shot randomly going on whenever I think of something. And like I said, some of you guys have been doing this for a while. You might not find these interesting, but for you new guys, this might be helpful. So I will mention things as I think of them. So hopefully that helps anybody. And you guys have a good day.